Okay, Alex, this is from your lesson on the 7th of January 2012. Just getting some reps before you head back to school. Try to analyze some things, shortening your swing. Your back elbow that's closest to the catcher, your right elbow. When your hips fire after and I know you're just hacking away right now, but if you think about this in slow motion, when your heel hits the ground, things start to happen. That's when you start pulling the trigger and you're swinging. When that happens right there and that heel hits the ground, whether you're taking the pitch, you're motivated to be swinging. Now, I'm going to put yourself after the swing right here. I'm going to have a side by side of yourself to see, this is how you were at the beginning of the workout, and then this is more or less how you were at the end. You basically have very similar motor skills. Those are similar pitches as far as where they were. So you're getting it nailed down. You're getting your mechanics nailed down too. I want you to look at improving your hips. I mean, to me, they're not coming through as fluidly as what I'd like to see them come. They kind of, if you watch Nick Swisher's here, his comes through, and they come on around a little bit more. Your navel is kind of, your navel comes around and it points towards the pitcher, but not quite as much as what I like to see. It's a little bit, and your foot, your right foot doesn't come over as much as what I'd like to see on the swings, especially on inside pitch. That's just going to allow you to use your hips a little bit more. You can notice it, in some of these swings, when you go to swing, your heel kind of turns back, pointing your toe back towards the catcher. Even if you start out pigeon-toed, you turn back around. It's just with cleats, you're probably not going to, do it as much, but I'm just pointing it out, so I want you to think about it, work on that, because you've still got to get to that point where your heel's going up to the sky. That was a little better right there. Go ahead and get that back half over. I'm going to have one more pitch side by side, and just here we were working on trying to keep your elbow behind. If you use if you really use a little bit more hips early on in the swing, it's hips and then hands. Hips, come, and then keep that elbow behind your hips a little bit more, keeping your hands closer to your torso, shortening your swing. It's just going to help you in the long run. Here's a side-by-side with you and Austin. If you pause this at contact and just see where your elbow is and his, and just compare the two. Hey, good luck, man.